Hello, boys and girls, men and women of all ages, or whatever you may happen to be. I don't discriminate. Thank you for stopping by on my video and giving me a view. It's really much appreciated. And yes, I am actually playing Fallout New Vegas while I'm talking, so don't bash me in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Fallout 4, what I want to see in the game, what I'm expecting, because we know it's coming out soon with the next generation consoles. At least it's a pretty good guess. Okay, so number one on my list, I want to see more choices and impact on the world you are in. So if you guys have played Skyrim, you know what I'm talking about. How you eventually save Skyrim from the dragons, and no one gives a shit. Basically, they just treat you the same as if you were just every other person. They arrest you, and if you just like steal a sweet roll or something. So I feel like there needs to be a bigger impact on the world with your choices, and you have to have bigger choices. I don't want to see fetch quests, in other words. Fetch quests suck! Well, in moderation, they could be okay. But I just don't want to see a multitude of fetch quests like in Skyrim. And I want to actually respond to people and say what I want to say. Like if someone is telling me to go on a fetch quest and I want to tell them to shove a rake up their ass, I want to be able to do that. Like in Fallout style. I don't want to be just do their bidding whenever they say. So, number two. Let's see. I don't want karma in the game, like in Fallout 4. I don't think karma was a very good way to... Hey, shut up. I don't think karma was a very good way to monitor your doings on the world. It was a really black and white way to regulate and monitor how you did things in the world and how it impacted people. So I liked factions in New Vegas, how a group of people would respond to your actions only to that specific group and not on the whole environment and world. So your actions wouldn't have as much of an impact on just everyone if you decide to kill someone and not kill someone else. Because there's a really fine line in what's good and bad in Fallout, and I think that should be how it is. So, number three, interesting environments with a better color palette. So if you're looking at the screen right now, yeah, not too colorful. Fallout is kind of notorious for not using color in their games. But I think that needs to change. They could definitely, with the next-gen systems, put a lot more detail into their environments and make Fallout not, I wouldn't say a beautiful game, but make Fallout look a little better than this. Expand their color palettes, not just gray and brown. I want to see more like BioShock kind of coloring, how it is a bleak area, but they still managed to put color in their world. So number four. A lot of people have been saying that Fallout should go out of America. I don't think this is a very good idea. Because Fallout the essence of Fallout is in America. It's 50s vibe. It's happy-go-lucky kind of music and feel combined with the bleakness and horror of post-apocalyptia. Yeah. So if it went out of country, it wouldn't maintain its image as Fallout. It wouldn't fit, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think it should stay in the US. Number 5. I think it should be a single-player game, not multiplayer. Maybe co-op, that's a stretch though. I still think it should be a primarily single-player game with maybe the exception of like a friend hopping in once in a while to help you out or just go kill people, I guess. That would be fun, but I don't want like a lot of people running around in my Fallout and messing things up. Like, I don't want this to become like the next Call of Duty. Please. Please. Don't. I don't even want to go there. Okay. Number 6. There's a lot of potential in Fallout to have more horror elements in the game. This game is kind of notorious for its bleakness and really disturbing things that go on in this game. So there could be a lot of horror elements that could be expanded upon. And I think they're squandering a lot of opportunities in Fallout, or they have squandered a lot of opportunities to make the game legitimately scary. If you remember in the Fallout 3, the Dunwich building, I was actually really afraid to go into that building. I don't know why. I had like, what was it, Fox, the super mutant that basically couldn't die. He just wrecked everything. And it wasn't as scary as it could be. So I think they need to expand upon their horror elements and not necessarily make it the main focal point, but make it prevalent in their games. So if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then I guess you could leave. But thank you for watching my video, and leave a comment if you feel so inclined to do so. If you want to see more of this video, give it a thumbs up and I'll do more. So everyone has to start somewhere, so give me all the support you can. It's really much appreciated. I'll take whatever I can get. Thank you and goodbye. 'Cause my game just froze. That's another thing that needs to be fixed in Fallout.